What up? What up? What up?
Hi guys.
Hello, what's going on?
Welcome back to the first episode of 2024.
2024.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
That's crazy to say
Happy
that.
New Year's, y'all boys, man. It's good to be back. It's good to be here.
Yes.
No, but y'all can look at my fuzzy shoes.
They nice.
My
ain't
Crocs
they?
definitely aren't mine.
You got all these Crocs. I couldn't find those Crocs
I mean, if
for
they're
a
left
while.
out and I had to run an errand,
You're not
The
running an
errand's
errand
still
right
running,
now.
but
You really? Hey, Jonathan.
Hello, what's going on?
Jonathan, put the mic a little bit like this.
I tried to, but it won't go down like no more.
You gotta
it's a
turn
little
it.
stiff. It's all good.
No,
It's-
he got.
there you
No,
go.
he just got to release
There you
the
go.
There you
thing.
go.
Now you don't have to move when
Hit
you
the
talk.
applause button right here.
Yay!
All right, man.
Hercules.
So how was everybody's 2023? I'll start off. I have a list. I was thinking
Ooh.
what happened. I was going through my Snapchat memories and stuff because I just could not remember everything that happened this year. So I'm going to read it off. 2023, I became a manager at Chick-fil-A, and it's been 5 months.
Ooh, not applause.
Through that, there's a whole thing of like my confidence and everything like that. And I just didn't feel like I was meant to do that. But God really showed me who I am, and He's still showing me who I am. And I feel like in all those 5 months, I've grown so much. And yeah, then Caleb and Tandy came over. We got to see them for the summer. That was really fun.
Who are they?
Our cousins. Yes. They are from Trinidad, and we don't get to see them a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they got to come here and see our side of the world and
Yeah.
experience what we like to do for
something
fun
new,
and
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. What else? One of the main things is, a lot of y'all don't know it, but I really was going through it with my relationship with one of my friends. And it was just like, I was kind of prioritizing that relationship over God. And I was kind of like, I want this to happen. I don't care if God doesn't want it to happen or not. But like, I kind of like forced it a little bit. And that resulted in me getting hurt. But I just recently learned, like a month or two ago, I learned like God is in control basically. And I'm satisfied with that. Like, God is all I need. Like, I'm gonna say I had a crush on him, but I realized like I love God more than
Why
anything
y'all acting
else.
surprised?
Because
I didn't think she was gonna air it out. I
It was
didn't think she was gonna say
all.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like I realized God is the one that I need to put my full attention on, and if it's meant to happen, when it's going to happen, God will make it clear that it's supposed to happen. And I just found so much peace in letting that go. That's the main thing. And then another thing is, I joined the praise and worship.
Let it go.
Speaking of singing, I joined the praise and worship team at church, and that's been fun. I had my first solo like a month into it.
Yes.
Even though we were so, what's the word? We both joined it, but Mommy was the one who pushed us into doing it. And we were like, why do you want us to do it so bad? We don't want to do it. And now we're in it, and it's like,
Is like one of the best decisions I've ever made. It's so fun and
Mama
so
always
enriching.
knows best.
And praise and worship hit so much harder
Yeah.
for me now. Like I
Yeah.
find myself just staring at Jasmine or staring at Jada when they up there. I just
Me
be right there, and they
too.
always hit me in my soul now. So I'm
I
happy
try
for
not
it.
to be biased, but I just be looking at y'all. I'm like, okay, look at everybody else. Don't just look at Jasmine or Jada. But I just gravitate towards y'all when praise and worship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Y'all
And
do a
then
good job.
and then my last thing is that I started karate,
Oh yes, you did.
and I was looking back,
And
and
she karate chopped me, y'all.
today it is exactly 11
gonna blow
months
right over that
since I started karate.
11 months?
11
Yeah.
months?
11
You haven't
months?
been in the
almost
state.
a year.
So next
Yeah.
year? I mean,
Next month is
You
February.
joined in,
Next month the
in
8th.
January?
In
February
February.
8th?
Yeah, February 8th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That sounds like
It doesn't feel like that
interesting
long,
year.
but
So if
yeah.
any of y'all got a problem,
You
guess
know
who
who
y'all
to talk
going
to.
through? Yeah.
All right, who's next? Who's next?
Go ahead.
About the year in review. Okay, year in review.
Mommy can remind us because she has a better memory than all of us.
Yeah.
If you need help, remembering your year. Mommy
Since
can
no-
help.
Oh,
Nobody
no. Okay, because I thght you were speaking.
Oh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought you were going
Um,
to.
So my year of 2023, I feel like it went by so fast. But
It did. Jinx.
did I graduate
From culinary.
from culinary?
Yes, ma'am.
I graduated from culinary school
Yay! Now
last-
applause.
last June. Just trying to get my feet out there. I started a cooking channel called Jada's Cookbook,
Yes.
where I put my feet in different dishes. Not put my feet in
Gonna be a
different
link
dishes.
right there.
I test out
Right
different dishes and just it kind of forced me to cook more and to try new things. What else? I started a job at the stadium, Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium,
Mhm.
and then I was promoted to the. Why can't I speak? To the kind of like an area lead kind of thing, but for my department.
Yay! Good
Um,
job.
Yes.
So yeah, it was very stressful in the beginning, and there were some days where it was harder than others. People were losing food.
How do you lose food?
We put food in the
stolen.
hot
Somewhere else to
boxes,
put it.
and then the runners for the sweets, they come down and get them. And I guess on the way to the elevator, it was speculated that they were eating food out the hot box and then saying that they didn't get it.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Yeah. And then we had like a $40
Just when
cake.
you think you hear everything.
We had a $40 cake for the New Year's Eve
$40
special,
cake.
and they lost it.
The
And
whole cake?
they lost the whole cake. They said they didn't get it, and then my boss, he was like, no, y'all didn't lose it. And we ordered like one more case, but he didn't tell them that he had it. He was like, we don't have any more cake. Y'all got to find this one, because they always say they're losing stuff, and he wanted them to find it, because it's crazy. But anyway,
they
Did
find
they
it?
find it?
they found it. Yeah.
Oh,
They
wow.
found it.
yeah.
They
How
had to.
convenient.
He said, I don't know what you're gonna do, but you gotta find it. So they
How
found
do you
it.
lose a cake?
That's crazy.
Aren't you like
Where
pushing
did
it
they
on a
find
cart?
it?
I don't know where they found it, but
They probably stashed it somewhere.
This story is quite
people
interesting.
yeah, it's very interesting hearing and seeing what goes on in the kitchen. But so yeah, I did that, and then I kind of similar to Jasmine. I've been prioritizing a certain relationship, and with the counsel of one of my good friends, I'm starting to get a little friendship with. She really has been talking to me and sitting me down and making me think about some things, and I ended up breaking off my relationship. It was hard, but she helped me see things in a different view, and now I'm prioritizing my faith with God, and I guess that's another thing. Towards the end of the year, I started really embracing a relationship with God, and I guess seeing Daniel and Jasmine going to theirs, it really seeing like young people with a love for God and a passion, and seeing how their lives are changed, it really makes me want to have that. So yeah, I think that's been my 2023.
You joined the choir
I
too.
like that.
Yeah.
They spoke on that. All right. Who's next?
I guess I'm next. My 2023 was a very slow year. It was a very a lot of stuff happened for me internally. But the first half of the year, well, probably first 3/4 of the year was very slow. I was still at my old job, just working and just making things going from one week to another week. It was very just slow. Not a lot of stuff happened. I was just very to myself a lot. And then, after that part of the year, I lost my job. And so after that, it was a trickle of events. But all throughout the year, what I took back from that was a couple big lessons I learned from that, which was to don't be afraid to ask for help, or to develop my faith to be a little bit more stronger. That what else happened? Nothing really big happened for me in 2023. I feel like it just went by so fast. I didn't really do
Yeah.
nothing. So
Yeah.
Okay.
It did go by fast, but take away you grew. You
You
grew
did,
a lot
yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
I can
man.
see it though.
You really
Like-
did.
Even just me being brother from the outside, you feel me? And even though I moved out this year and all them kind of things, like I done seen Jonathan from January 2023 and Jonathan at the end December 31st, 2023, two totally different people.
you
Like,
think so?
Yes.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Like you can see it in your chest and the way you walk, my boy. Like
Yes.
it's you.
It's like you're
You're
more
bigger.
open.
You're more open. You're more willing to speak on things. You're more
Yeah.
willing to take in
Present.
information. Like you did a lot last year, man. So don't downplay last year. It was big
It was
for
a
you.
big year.
You also had
Yeah,
your first
for sure.
performance, right?
Oh yeah.
no, it wasn't my
performed?
first performance. That
No,
was my
it's not really
third performance.
That was your third
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
before
had-
Like it was
Thanksgiving.
recorded and everything like that. It was
Well,
like a big,
yeah, I had
like
my
a big
first
thing, an
interview, like-
yeah.
That's when
Yeah.
I had my first interview at the
that was a
place.
big
But
moment.
yeah, so that was interesting. So with the music, it's been going good. I still write a lot and stuff, but it just a lot of other stuff was going on that I had to focus on. So like it was kind of on pause right now. But this year, don't worry, it's gonna be back in motion. So
We can't wait.
Yeah, waiting.
Yeah.
Music video is coming
sir.
soon.
So you want to go next?
No,
Or you-
but I agree with
Okay.
I agree with Jonathan. I agree with Danielle. How much you've changed and how much you've grown over the last. Really, it seems like you had an accelerated growth within the last 90 days of the year.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like
Like a switch just
yeah,
flipped.
like it's almost like you had
Light
an
bulb
unsuddenly moment. Really,
yeah,
it's like and suddenly this light bulb went off and you were like, hey, I gotta take control over certain things, you know, over myself, over my life, and I think I would almost say that I really think 2023 is the year that pushed you a little bit into manhood.
Yeah.
I think you grew up from I'm not gonna say baby Jonathan, but I think you grew up a little bit. You definitely crossed over. You know, I think you were still kind of teenage Jonathan.
like the ending of the
kinda thing.
teenaging process, kind of.
Yeah, I think it was the ending of the teenage process and the really burden of adulthood. You know, a young man, adulthood. I see you taking on more responsibility. I see you leading more. I see you coming out of your flesh more. I see you acknowledging stuff that will help you grow. I see you being paused and making decisions, very weighty, valuable decisions, you know, to change the trajectory of your life. So I really think last year was a good year for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Well, thank you, guys. I didn't see it like that. Thank you.
Yep.
That's why you have us.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Well, I guess I'll go. Since we saving the best for last,
Oh,
I'll
well-
go.
You didn't
Best
go,
of the
Mom.
siblings.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Best.
Last year for me, I know last year for me was like a different side of a coin. Like last year, I definitely grew. I definitely came up a lot last year. The end of 2022, I got out the military and I had a little area or a little period of stagnaticity. We're gonna go with that word. Put it in the book. Stagnaticity.
Stagnancy.
All right. So I just wasn't doing nothing for a while. I was down and I was like, I don't know what job I'm gonna get next. And I ended up getting put on. Somebody told me about a job, a contracting company for the military, and I started praying about getting that job. And then God blessed me with that job. And I think like I got the job in March, April, May, June. 3 months later, they gave us a raise. So that was just God really pouring into me. Last year, I got baptized last year.
Yes.
So I feel like that was like, that's what I needed last year. I needed to get baptized and actually start getting closer with God. And once that happened, let me see. I got the job, got baptized. I got baptized, then I got the job.
Got a new place,
Oh, I
yeah.
moved out. I definitely moved out last year, and started standing on my own 2 feet. You know, trying to cultivate a family, and speaking about cultivating the family, man.
That was
Last
a nice
year,
segue into it.
last year, we got the pregnancy test and it was positive. You feel me? So I'm welcoming in a little girl into this world.
Yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, man. So your boy gonna be a daddy.
She's gonna be in the podcast
Girl
one day.
dad.
Can't
You
wait.
have to
Girl
get up
dad,
there.
man.
Girl
She can be
dad.
doing your little makeup and
So,
stuff.
and if y'all want to help, you feel me? The link tree is in the bio. Y'all can tap in for the baby registry. Love y'all. But also, man, I just grew a lot last year, man. I really got on fire for God. We started the As We Are podcast, and really just trying to dive myself deeper into the Word, dive deeper into Christ, and try to spread it at the same time, and try to show that it's people young just like me that's still on fire for God, still looking for God for the next thing in their life, and not what you always would see in the world, and blessings, man. Last year was a lot of blessings, and I feel like it really made a platform. Last year gonna be I'm gonna call it from now on the platform year. It really put a platform for us to stand and jump off of going forward.
Yeah.
And we know what our ground
That's
is.
good.
So yeah, that's me, man. What you got?
As I heard you, as I was sitting here and I listening to you guys talking about last year, it kind of brought me back to 2023 and the beginning of 2023, what we set out to accomplish. Like the word of our year for last year was focus.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I forgot
yeah.
about that.
As I
Yeah.
listened to each and every
Yeah.
one of you,
It's coming.
things just focused and aligned.
Yeah.
You know, and the scripture of the year last year quite ironically said that if any of us was off track or went astray, that God would bring us back
Wow.
into set.
Yeah.
That's literally what the scripture says. He'll shift us back, you know. And I felt like that's exactly what happened to each and every one of you.
Definitely.
And
Yes,
as
in
I
our
was
own
listening
ways.
to that, I was like, wow. I
God
was
is
just like,
good.
wow. The focus, the word of the year was focused. The scripture was about us getting aligned and staying on that path. And it just happened. So that really cemented or affirmed, you know, a few things in me with the way how we come together and set family goals
Yeah.
and how we set the trajectory for the year, because it seems as if the year went in the direction of our spoken word and in the direction of our expectations. You know, you guys really got firm, you got focused, you zero in, you dialed in. Each of you dialed into your life on a whole
Yeah.
different level, you know, and you got the dial set now. And I
Yeah.
believe because it's set now, it's just gonna be taking off. You guys are gonna take off from there because now you got your grounded, like
receive
you
it.
said, it's the platform year. You got your platform set, and now it's just building, you know, from there. So I think if I would say anything about last year, I would say that God was definitely faithful, and I would say that I saw His hand. All the things that I pray and confess over you guys, I see it coming in alignment, and I know that the Word of God is real. You know,
Yeah.
like God proved Himself real through you guys, through your lives. For me, last year was a good year for us to accomplish certain things and set the foundation again for what this year would be. Our studio got finished,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
We did our studio and it's done.
It's looking a little rough right now.
Well, right
The
now,
part you can't see.
part of our
Yeah.
studio is
Yeah.
have Christmas stuff and all of that.
Boxes
that,
and
but the studio came to life.
Yeah, it did.
You know,
Yeah.
we got to painting, putting it together, and even now as we look at it, you know, there's always levels to things. But I'm so thankful for that we were able to accomplish that last year. So that was a big part of our year, and I think last year for me. Last year really helped me get aligned with my passions, and it helped me get aligned with being comfortable with who I am, who God has made me to be, and the year that I'm about to walk into.
yeah.
So I got to see you guys, all of you guys grow. You know, I felt like my marriage grew. I grew in my marriage, you know. I started out the year, one of my personal goals was to work on my marriage, and I can tell the difference in my marriage from the beginning of the year to the end, because not that we were having any major issues. We weren't having any issues like anything major, but we were having issues that regular families have.
Yeah.
Regular husband and wife communication. No, you said this, I said that, and for me, because I'm so busy and I have so much going on, I wasn't prioritizing my husband or prioritizing our marriage life, like dating and stuff like that. And I think last year we dated more than we've dated since we were dating. So we had a lot of date nights. We had a lot of time together, and that was one of my focus for last year. So I think that went good. I became a future grandmother. So I'll have a great grand, and that in itself, not a great grand, but a grandchild. And that in itself kind of pushed me into another level of parenting,
Perspective.
I feel like another level of parenting, and what I'm learning, or what the Holy Spirit has been depositing in me, is that there's levels to parenting. The way how you parent your child, my grandchild is not even here yet, and I already know I'm gonna parent her different.
Oh, well,
You're the parent, of course, but I am the grandparent.
I guess I should have been the grandbaby.
And so I can already think about what kind of legacy I want to leave for her, what I want to have available to her even before she gets here.
Yeah.
And I don't think everybody knew, but you guys are going to find out. I mean, you see me on the podcast, you see me with the kids, but I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that. But I think we should be confident about who we are. I think I'm a really good mother.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I
Definitely.
think I'm I think of all the things that I do well, I think I do parenting well. And so for me to say there's another level to it with my grandchild is mind blowing for me, And I'm excited to share that with you guys. I'm excited to share what life should look like as a grandparent. I believe that God is downloading a whole new level of gifting in me for that role. And the same way how I think that I'm good at this, I think I'm going to surprise myself at how much even better I'll be at that.
Yeah.
And since she's the first, she's like really going to set the trajectory for the rest that's coming, because I'm going to learn it. Like, God has already downloaded some things into me, like, with your grandchildren, this is what I want you to do, and for me, it's already blowing my mind. But, yeah, so, it's just, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this year. I'm excited for what we're going to do, how we're going to avail ourselves more to our audience, to our community, and just all the plans that's in the work. But overall, 2023 was a good year.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So are we talking about our personal goals? I know we're doing a separate thing about our family goals, but like, are we talking about our personal goals on this one or the next one?
I mentioned personal goals because we were talking about our accomplishments.
No, I was just asking that. I already had that question from the beginning, but
Not on this one.
Okay.
Not right now. We'll share them with you, just not right now. But yeah, last year was a good year. Oh,
Yesterday?
the biggest thing happened for me last year, and I almost forgot. One of the biggest things. My dad came to visit.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was
Yeah, I remember
such a winning moment. Like, you guys
Yeah.
have no idea. That was such a win for me. To have my dad in America, I swear I was acting like I was doing everything for
child.
my dad.
Yeah.
My husband was like, "What's going on here? Your dad haven't lifted a spoon since he got here. Like, everything he needs." Yeah. That was oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That moment was so healing. It was fulfilling. It was, we grew, my dad and I, in our relationship. We got a lot of time to bond. And I feel like when we talk about God giving us back the years that the locusts have stolen, like, he really does. He gave us back some time, just me and my dad. We hung out together. We worked out together. We talked a lot for hours. We watched TV. We hang out. We went bowling. We did a lot. We rode around together. We went to the stores. We did a lot. And I can't wait for more times like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was definitely a big win. And then my nephews were here around the same time my dad was here. That
was
was
a whole
fun.
bunch of-
Yeah.
So the summer was just
Very eventful.
yeah,
Very.
very, very eventful. So it was a good year. It was really a good year. Yeah.
I think we really have been transformed. Not transformed, but like
Elevated.
elevated. We've embraced like what you guys were saying. This is our platform. I think in our own ways in 2023 we all had chances to speak up and to stand on what we believe in and be confident. We had opportunities to believe in God and put our faith in Him in different ways. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
definitely like a mindset change
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah, like a reset.
And yeah, that's one of my biggest things. And I still gotta keep driving it home for myself.
Yeah.
But the ups and the downs is just times where you can get closer to God. That's basically what a down is. Down, you get closer to God and ask Him to help you with what's going on and teach you about where you need to be. And then the ups, you just gotta thank God and be
Yeah.
happy with what you
Yeah.
got so you can go further. And that's what last year taught. That was my biggest lesson last year.
And I don't know when I don't know when it happened, but when this shift happened, for the longest time I feel like I've been teetering. I've been on the fence about my relationship with God. I don't know why. Like, there's been a fear in me. But like I said, seeing you guys jump into it made me want to jump into it. And this year I really want, this is gonna sound weird, but I really want to test God. Like, I want to have faith and be like, okay, God, I want to see you make this happen. I want to see what's gonna happen and just fully trust in Him, basically.
Yeah. You want
Trust
God
in
to
Him.
really reveal Himself and show Himself, make Himself real to you.
Yeah, and
And
that's
that's nice.
one of my goals. Every year, it seems like one of my resolutions is to have a relationship with God. Like, that's always what I put down. But this year, I wanna know who God is for myself.
Powerful.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And He will show you.
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. Because He says, though, when you seek me, help me, Jasmine. When you seek me and seek me with all your heart, you will
You got
find
that.
me. I got the scripture. It says, when you seek me, you will find me when you seek me with all your heart. I think is what it says. I'm going to find it. And when you seek God,
And like when you move one
There's
step
no-
closer to Him, He moves a step closer to you.
there's no, yeah.
Almost like
Yeah, that's
rededication,
it.
but like
Yes.
even just without rededication.
Yeah.
Then another one.
Jeremiah
Oh,
29:13.
okay, yeah.
That is it. Let me pull it up because I don't know why. I think I was just talking about this with one of my friends about, how when we hunger and thirst after God, how He reveals Himself to us. Jeremiah 29:13. And I don't want the Amplified. I want the NLT because I'm gonna keep things short for y'all. So it says, Jeremiah 29:13. It says, "If you look for me wholeheartedly, you would find me." And I think the KJV, which is the original version, it says, "And you shall seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart." So that you are gonna find Him.
I think this is the perfect time because the whole church is doing a fast.
Yeah.
So this is the time to really set the foundation and establish
Yeah.
my faith with God.
Yeah. That's
That's beautiful.
that is beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm excited to see where
I can't
God is
wait
going to reveal
because-
to you and where He's
Yeah.
going to take you.
especially knowing Jada.
Yeah.
When she on fire for something, she's on fire
Yes.
for something for real. Look at culinary school. Look how she went
Right.
through culinary school and she
Like,
did that thing.
you made that thing look so easy how you did it. And
Yeah.
I know it wasn't easy because for you to get up and drive an hour to school every single
And then to
day
go there by
Yes.
and
yourself.
drive
Dedication.
back and then come home and go to work.
Yeah, that in and of itself was a different thing because being without Jasmine, man, like I was stressing out. I was so scared, but it just goes to show, like, you just really got to step in even when you're uncomfortable, because that was such a beautiful experience, and I would do it again in
I
a
want you to
heartbeat.
go back and listen to this episode.
Sorry, I gotta check myself really fast.
What you said?
Well,
Life happens around here, okay? What do you want us to say? But
Sorry
welcome
about that.
back.
That's the good thing about having the studio at the house. You could just go in and out.
Little bit of real, because you just come with a bunk.
Yeah, that definitely you got to
You
top
gotta
that
do
up.
something with that.
All in all, man, we here to
Yes.
say that 2023 was a great year,
Yeah.
and we believe that y'all should take some time before y'all year actually starts getting in motion to reflect, look back on what God has brought you through your year last year, and actually give some time to thank God from getting you through everything that He got you through, and then reflect on yourself, see the person you became, and be happy, rejoice, because this year is going to be even more. And keep
Yep.
putting your best foot forward.
And look and see what worked last year and what didn't work. And make some shifts. Keep what work and shift into something else that, may not have worked that well last year. See how you can tweak it. Dial into your life.
Yeah.
Dial into your life
Mm-hmm.
and make progress from there.
I'm excited. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see
Yeah.
what's to come.
This year gonna be great.
It's
I'm
going to be
already
really
knowing.
good. I have a feeling,
Yeah.
yeah.
We were all
Yeah.
saying since before the year was out that something big was happening, like in
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
our lives. Cause
Yeah.
man,
Yeah, and we were good. Listen, we were so excited about last year too. We knew something big was gonna happen last year,
Yeah.
something good, and something good really did happen.
Yes.
All y'all lives just went one by
Yeah.
one. It started with Jasmine
Jasmine,
started
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
then y'all. So not only are you guys competitive, but you guys are
Yeah.
so close. You feed off of each other.
Yeah, that's
And
facts.
that's what I was telling you last night. Like indirectly, you guys feed off of each other's energy
Yes.
and stuff
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
And Jasmine started, and then when Jasmine started, Jada was kind of like,
Yeah.
teetering, like looking, like.
yeah,
And
peeking
then
her around the
Jonathan,
corner.
Daniel just came and said, "Oh, I'm in,"
Yeah.
and he just was him and Jasmine, and then
Even though you
Jada
think it
was
would be
like,
me and then Jada and then Daniel
Right,
and then Jonathan,
right,
or like
Yeah,
you never know how it's gonna flow.
yeah.
but now it's all. And
Because once Jada got in, I think Jonathan just.
John, yeah.
John
All
right
right,
in.
he jumped in. And then Jonathan, you getting baptized this year?
Yeah, I want to. I
Did
was
you
thinking
get-
about that a couple weeks ago. I wanted to get baptized.
in April.
Where was
Yeah, he
it was Jonathan.
I don't think Jonathan made it to the last one, but he's definitely can do this one.
And we're all gonna be
But,
there to support him.
Yeah, we all gonna be
We
there.
all been baptized already.
Yeah,
Bless you.
You can't.
What was
You
I?
can't-
that's what Jada was just asking.
Man, I don't remember.
If we think back to
I've
the
been wanting to
Jonathan
get
at the
baptized.
beginning of 2023,
Yeah.
Yes, you
where
overslept.
was Jonathan?
Sleeping.
But you was working nights though.
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, so
That's
yeah,
what I'm
that's
so
understandable.
thankful
Makes
that
sense.
you're on a different job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
different-
Yeah.
Yes.
Your body was on a different
Schedule.
schedule.
Schedule, yeah.
Because you were getting off like 6:30. You know,
There wasn't
so
no way
if
you
you-
was making it to
ain't
that
no
thing at 10.
no.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, so this definitely this year, but everybody jumped in line, and I think that was of all the things that can happen to you,
Yeah.
that was the biggest thing last year. We normally think about money,
Yeah.
but money is the least of these
Yeah.
things, like your soul salvation, being saved, getting on the right path, your life, not eternity is secure. All you just got to worry about now is, okay, God, help me figure this thing
Yeah,
out.
just line yourself
And
up.
align yourself
Yeah.
up and
I'm sorry,
everything else.
this is totally off topic, but I don't know why. Whenever I go to bed and I put the Bible on to play, it always ends up in Revelation, and I end up being terrified.
You start too late.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
gotta
it's
start
like-
early.
No.
I made that mistake too.
That happened to later too. I never made that mistake.
I never made
What
that
you mean?
mistake.
What happened? Like, cause it
Like
was
Revelation-
talking about
Revelation
Talking
is
about the mark of the,
The-
beast and oh my
End
god.
times.
the
and-
return of
Yeah.
the Christ and stuff.
Revelation is
I
no.
woke up having
I've
a
never
nightmare. I
done
was
that.
like, what is going on?
No,
sir.
no.
Yeah.
I think I woke up in Isaiah one time and I was like, what? But no, I always start off in like
I start off in Matthew.
Genesis
You
or
can start off in
Psalms.
Matthew.
Psalms is good because like
I do
100 something
Proverbs,
books.
I think
and
I'm gonna do
Proverbs
Matthew
roll right
because-
into Psalms, and then it rolls right into
Yeah.
I try to start. This is what I do, because I've realized, and I don't know if this is just how God works with me, but like I just started back dreaming.
Hey.
Cool.
Genesis is good
long
too.
time while I wasn't dreaming, but
I know why.
a book. I'll find a book that I want to hear, but like when I hear something in my sleep, my dream kind of forms
Yeah.
around it. So I'll start
You're
off
conscious.
like a couple books ahead, and then by the time I know where I'm gonna be like in my deep sleep, I have that'll be playing, so like I can visualize it and actually get it in my soul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do. And
I
then
start-
I start my bad. And
go
then
ahead.
the books that I choose before that is like books that I'm gonna actually listen to while I'm going to sleep. Cause I don't know. I get the word deeper because it's just me trying to go to sleep. So I'm just listening and I'm actually hearing. It's like I'm reading the
Yes.
Bible
Yeah.
before I go to bed.
Like when I
Yeah.
start off with Proverbs, I can always hear it. The
Proverbs
Proverbs, the saying of
Yeah.
the saying of a mother to her son.
And the music
The
is back.
fear. Shut up. The fear. I always start off hearing this part that says, "The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom." I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah.
I fall asleep.
I'm like that with Genesis. I start Genesis. Like my desk is like a couple steps away from my bed, so I'll press play, and while walking to my bed, I'm like, "In the beginning was the Word. The Word was God." And that's John. But like the music was playing, and then the first couple words would be said, and then before I know it, I'm sleeping. I'm like, I know that first whole paragraph from
all
heart.
the time, all
Yeah.
the time, yeah. But there's definitely good
Book of
books
Solomon.
to go to sleep reading.
Just not Revelation.
Just not
Wait,
Revelation.
do you put it on King James version?
No, I put it on
Yeah.
NL.
You
Yeah.
used to play King James version throughout the whole house, and I was just like, I don't want to hear this
I remember
medieval
you.
man saying this.
No, I never played King James throughout the house. I always got it on NLT.
I heard you playing King James a few times.
We're gonna agree not to disagree.
Well, everybody need King James in their life.
Yeah, they do. Some
Because
things is
all
more
these
powerful
other
than King James.
translations, y'all better make sure y'all circling back to King James.
And then the Lord's Prayer is
so-
better in King James.
Thouest, artith,
You
noteth,
can learn
knoweth. I'm like,
Yeah, you should know if your words so you can understand it.
I'm reading
No,
the Bible.
but-
That's all that matters.
NLT, I like how NLT translates stuff. But I want to also find some type of way to listen to Jackie Hills Perry's translation.
That's out now?
I think it.
She has her own
Translation
translation in the Bible?
September.
What?
What
I
translation
think
is
so. I just
that?
gotta find it. Well, you know what? It's not her translation. It's her narration. So she narrated the Bible. I think she did it in the NLT
That's
version.
nice.
Okay.
So, but in any regard, NLT is a good version to listen to because at certain parts it have like little music behind and certain parts have this stuff. So that's a good version to
The
listen
New
to.
Living Translation is
Yeah.
made for us to understand.
Yeah.
I got a question. When we go to heaven, is God gonna be talking in King James?
That's a good
Well,
question.
look at. I don't know the answer 100%, but I feel like the parts of the Bible that was read that he actually that he was speaking, I don't think it says thou and these. I don't think. I don't
The
know.
parts that were
I
in
don't-
red?
They were.
I don't know.
sp-
I don't know. I don't know.
I
Weren't
mean,
they speaking a
'cause
different language back?
that's facts too.
Oh,
Probably-
yeah.
That's
probably-
facts.
they
Like,
probably
was
was
it
speaking
Hebrews
tongues
or
the whole time.
tongues or something like. But I feel like we're gonna be able to understand it because he has a universal
Yes.
tongue.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's
Yes.
facts as well.
But I want
I
to
just
know.
know
Like,
it say same God back then, same God right now.
That's a
So-
song. I think.
Who is King James?
Oh Jesus.
LeBron.
Our 2020.
I'm gonna clip
oh, I
that.
love this episode.
That's gonna be good indeed.
Yeah,
But before this episode,
I thought
Goes
I put a
in
little
for
ending
it
out
now.
already.
When I wasn't here?
No, when you came back.
Oh,
this is
Go
I
ahead,
wasn't
Mama,
clear
go
enough.
ahead.
this is real life. Carry on. This is truly real life. We ain't got 4 kids. Oh,
And the rowdiest ones
I'm a
sitting together.
mom of 4 kids. Of course, they can act like they ain't got no sense.
Hey. And we're the rowdiest ones sitting right next to each other.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
I don't know
I
how
don't know.
this worked out.
I don't know why the two of them. They're my loud kids. These two are like very
These two.
reserved. And
I don't know how that
they
happened.
think-
I knew for
Yeah.
sure Jada was gonna be loud.
Y'all just
We just didn't know. And
God was
Jada-
like, y'all keep making these assumptions. I'm gonna flip the script.
That he did. My script been pretty much the same though.
yeah.
bad.
Loud.
Same script. But God has done a work.
Amen.
Okay.
All right,
we kept out here long
Bye.
enough.
Okay,
Bye.
yeah,
Bye. Have a good one.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.